What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we're here for another Manchester City preview today. We're returning to Premier League action once more. It's our first match and also our first away match of 2023. It's Manchester City taking on Chelsea at Stamford Bridge on Thursday, January 5th, 2023, with an 8 PM GMT kickoff time. It's Graham Potter taking on Pep Guardiola. Game is live on Sky Sports if you're wanting to watch in the UK. Anyone going to the game, do enjoy it. It's a really big game, this one. But before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. 100 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. And finally, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. This video is sponsored once more. Like every preview this season, it's brought to you by BetMate, who are running a £1,000 pot, paying up to 40 places. £250 for the winner. It's a £5 entry fee. Go and use my link in the description and go and download the free BetMate app. Use code JSGC10 for £10 in free bets, and you can come and join this pot for free and still have a free bet to use for another pot as well. Remember, it is available to anybody in the UK as long as you are 18 and over. We'll speak more about BetMate in a bit. So, moving on, let's start this video. Chelsea 9-2 to win this game. Chelsea, the home team at Stamford Bridge, 9-2 to win this game. Crazy. 16-5 for a draw. And Manchester City, they are 7-4 on and firm favourites for this game. Why is that? Well, Chelsea currently sitting in 10th place right now, struggling a little bit for consistency. A win here, depending on other results, of course, that are happening this evening, could send them as high as 7th. Currently sitting on 25 points, and they are 10 points off 4th place. If they want Champions League football from the league, so in the top 4 this season, they need to get wins ASAP, and realistically, they need to win this game. Now, Manchester City, we're second, 8 points behind Arsenal. We've got a game in hand which is to be played here. A win will send Manchester City 5 points behind Arsenal once more. Arsenal, they dropped points yesterday at home against Newcastle. They drew 0-0. It's an ideal result because it keeps Newcastle below us and it keeps us hot on the chase of the tails of Arsenal. So Manchester City were 5 points behind Arsenal before the Everton game. We'll pick up a disappointing draw at home. All of a sudden, we're chasing the pack. We go 8 points behind, and now with a win here for Manchester City, we'll go 5 points behind. It was at 7 points. It can be cut down to 5. So before the round of fixtures started, so it's a chance here for Manchester City to put that disappointing draw against Everton behind us. Just looking at Everton's result, typical really. They're playing at home yesterday against Brighton and Hove Albion, which they lost by 4-1. The power of the killer second goal. No time for us to dwell on that though. Chelsea, led by Graham Potter, won their last home game 2-0 against Bournemouth on December 27th, drew 1-1 with Nottingham Forest on New Year's Day. They had 7 shots, 2 on target, and that's all they had to show for their 73% possession. It's horrendous. Nottingham Forest had more shots and more shots on target despite having 27% possession, 12 shots and 5 shots on target. So Chelsea not really playing that well, and I feel like if Manchester City really take the game to them and we're confident and we're clinical, we can win this game. And I think Manchester City should be confident that they can win this game. Now, Manchester City have had an extra day's rest on Chelsea. We played on New Year's Eve against Everton, which we drew 1-1. Chelsea played on New Year's Day, which they drew 1-1 away against Nottingham Forest. Now, looking towards Chelsea's squad, I'm expecting to see Kepa starting in goal. Could be seeing Azpilcueta at right back, Cucurella at left back, and a centre-back pairing of Kalidou Koulibaly and Thiago Silva. I think they're going to go with a midfield three of Jorginho, Kovacic and Mason Mount. I think we're going to see Raheem Sterling going on the right-hand side, former Manchester City man, and Cristian Pulisic going on the left wing, and that'll see Kai Havertz leading the line. We could see Hakim Ziyech or Pierre-Emrick Aubameyang potentially feature in this game as well. But in my opinion, Chelsea are a beatable team. However, if Chelsea do raise their game, this will be a very difficult match for Manchester City. So defensively, Chelsea look pretty strong. Midfield and offensively, I think Manchester City can limit Chelsea here. And as I said, it's going to be a close game. It's all about who is clinical. Now for Manchester City, we're going to be missing Ruben Dias. Aymeric Laporte faces a late fitness test, so I'm not sure if he's going to be fit or not for Manchester City. Alvarez is fully back and in training for Manchester City after the World Cup. He did come off the bench for the Everton game and could well start in this game, as everybody else should be good to go. Now, I'd like to see Man City make some changes to their team, so I'm going to pop up my team prediction now. Ederson in goal, Stones, Akanji, Ake as Manchester City's back three. I would like to see Kyle Walker starting in this game. I just don't see how Manchester City do that unless it is in a back three and John Stones misses out. It could happen because City will want Cancelo and creative football there. So I could see Cancelo going on the left-hand side, slotting next to Rodri to try and help Manchester City create some opportunities. Kevin De Bruyne, I'm going to sit alongside Rodri and Ilkay Gundogan. I want to see Alvarez and Foden out wide. Something different to Grealish and Mahrez. I think Grealish and Mahrez, as good as the quality can be, I think are a bit too passive for my liking. Alvarez, Foden, a little bit more direct. They'll run. They won't stop working. They're two very technically gifted players as well. I'd like to see them starting. Alvarez on the right, Foden on the left, or vice versa, Foden on the right and Alvarez on the left with Erling Haaland starting up top. What I would like to see is Alvarez starting as a striker alongside Haaland, but for City to do that, they'd have to miss out on wingers. They could choose to do that, but I don't think that they will. So if we do go for that team, and I'm hoping Pep will select Foden for this game, it does mean we'll have players like Jack Grealish, Riyad Mahrez, Kalvin Phillips, Bernardo Silva, who I think he's going to make the squad after his comments. Pep Guardiola has addressed the comments. He was pretty coy on the future of Bernardo Silva, but has reiterated Bernardo Silva's importance to Manchester City's first team. So Bernardo Silva could really do with focusing rather than making comments about his future, in particular in the middle of the season when we just picked up a disappointing result. But that's for another video. Kyle Walker, Rico Lewis, all options, in my opinion, from the bench. Now, I think this is going to be a close game. We're looking at two good teams here. So my score prediction, I think it's going to finish, if it's to finish level, I think it will be either 0-0, maybe a 1-1. I'm not sure. I don't see both teams to score here. I think City nick this one 1-0 with a second half goal for Kevin De Bruyne. So my betting tip, no both teams to score, Kevin De Bruyne to score any time, and Kovacic, if he starts, to be carded any time as well. Kevin De Bruyne, backing him. He loves a goal against Chelsea. His former team seems to always raise his game, and it is things you love to see. Now, moving on to today's video sponsor, BetMate. Remember, £1,000 pot. Use code FF-CHE-MCI. That will join the pot. It is live on the homepage too if you want to go and check that out. It's a £5 entry fee. Like I said, if you download through my link in the description, you download the app and use code JSGC10 on sign up, you'll get £10 in free bet, so you can join this pot for free. Normal rules do apply, and it is available to anybody in the UK, and you do have to be 18 or over to join. So my BetMate team, pending on the fitness of Aymeric Laporte, I've gone with Kepa in goal, Thiago Silva. I have to select at least one opposition player, so I've gone with Kepa. I put Thiago Silva in there because he seems to always be solid, pretty solid defensively, and I'd say he's more solid than any of Man City's defenders. So I've gone with Thiago Silva, and I've gone with Aymeric Laporte. However, I could change that to Nathan Ake, depending on who does start in this game. I've gone with Foden and Kevin De Bruyne through the middle, with De Bruyne being my vice-captain and backing him to score. And I have to go with captain Haaland because Haaland scores goals, scored 21 goals in the Premier League, so I'd be crazy not to have Haaland as my captain and having him him in my team, so I'm not taking that risk as of yet, and I'm putting Alvarez in there if he does start. I will chop and change the team based on who does start in this game. So do remember, you have got 5 minutes until the game starts before you can alter your picks or to enter the pot if you so wish, and I always aim to have a look at the teams and then make any rotations based on that, so no rotation is catching me out. However, if you cannot alter your team within the 60 minutes of when the team's been announced to kick off, you're going to be out or you're going to be busy, for example, then do utilise your bench. My bench: Ederson, Azpilcueta, Jorginho and Havertz, who I'm all expecting to start. So any players that I've put in there have been a bit of a risk, don't end up starting in this game, then I've got the bench to rely upon. So do come and join this pot. It is live now, £5 entry fee. Utilise code JSGZ10 on sign up for £10 in free bets and come and join this pot for free. Links and details, they're all in the description. QR code on screen as well. If you want to go and download the BetMate app, then that would be much appreciated. Please do use my link, by the way, to download BetMate, as it does help to support the future content created here on my channel. It is a free app, and a big thank you to BetMate once more for sponsoring this and all my previews for the season. Shout out to them, absolute legends. Finally, do remember, when the fun stops, stop, and also remember to gamble responsibly. So let's go. Must-win game here for Manchester City and for Chelsea. Both sides playing catch-up for different reasons. It's a difficult game, this, for Manchester City, and it's important now. We're at that point in the season where we're taking things one game at a time. I've not mentioned any other games coming up, just this Chelsea match. That's where the focus needs to be. So there we go. That has been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up. 100 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well to leave your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Subscribe to my channel as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Plenty more Manchester City content to come, including daily Manchester City transfer updates for all the January transfer window for you guys to enjoy. So make sure you have subscribed. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. That would be much appreciated. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do go and check out today's video sponsor, BetMate, as well. Links and details, they're all in the description, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Live watch along, live at 7:30 PM GMT. Link out later on this evening, so I'll see you for that. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.